Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 5.
We begin this evening with breaking news. We're getting a first look at the man who police say robbed a liquor store in Dilworth last night. The suspect is described as a black man wearing some kind of a mask covering most of his face and sunglasses. His picture is up on your screen right now. One of the store employees tells Valley News Live the robber had a gun and got away with a lot of money. Officers got the call just before 10 last night about an armed holdup at Trax Liquors on Center Avenue. No one was hurt. Officers say they have several leads and are following up on them. If you know anything in this case, you're asked to call police at 218-287-2666. A Minnesota man is in jail tonight after a police chase and manhunt earlier today. It happened just after 9 this morning when police tried to pull over a man for erratic driving, and instead of stopping, he took off. 24-year-old Devin Ludwig of Lake Park is facing a number of charges, including fleeing a motor vehicle, which is a felony. Valley News Team's Callie Hubbard was at the scene where police set up a perimeter, and she heard from people who say they're surprised at the early morning chaos in their neighborhood.
It all started at the 1000th block of 20th Street South, where police tried pulling over Devin Ludwig. He drove westbound up the sidewalk, cutting through properties. Police set up a perimeter and brought out canines. The chase ended on 18th Street South at this apartment. Police found Ludwig hiding in the dumpster.
I just leave down there, the nearest tall building right down there.
I spoke with many neighbors that live across the street from the home, many feeling uneasy.
If these kinds of things happen, like it is scary to go out of the house.
It's kind of strange, you know, I mean, people do crazy things all the time and whatnot, you know, but to see it happen this close to college or, you know, the MSU area and whatnot, you know, it's very, very, very weird.
I've been in the area all day, going up to the apartment to talk to neighbors to see if they knew anything about Ludwig. Many of them were unaware, but say quarrels happen often here. Police were making their rounds Tuesday morning on 18th Street. They said they made MSUM's campus aware. The suspect never went onto campus, and as of what we know right now, there's no danger to those students. In South Moorhead, Callie Hubbard, Valley News Live.
MSUM Public Safety says if you don't feel safe walking around campus alone, to give them a call and ask for a ride. Their phone number is 218-477-2449. A man accused of sexually assaulting 2 young girls will likely spend the rest of his life in jail. Today, a Cass County judge sentenced 49-year-old Todd Meyer to 60 years in prison, along with 40 years of supervised probation. He's been charged with 2 counts of felony gross sexual imposition and 2 counts of child neglect. We'll have more on this story tonight on Valley News Live at 6. It may not feel like we warmed up today, but we did a little, and every degree counts, right? Hutch is here to fill us in on tonight's forecast in your no-wait weather. Hutch?
Yeah, live look at that camera down at the Dakota Magic Casino at the South Dakota border, showing a gorgeous setting sun, sunlight interacting with the clouds. Those flags, they're flapping in the winds that have gusted over 40 miles per hour for some of us here in Fargo. Elsewhere, gusts were over 30 miles per hour. That made these temperatures today that did warm up significantly from morning temperatures near zero. Well, we're 20 right now, but thanks to the wind, it feels like it's still in the single digits, either above or below zero. And now we have flakes to fly as we head into the evening hours. Chance of snow increases as we go through the overnight here in Fargo. With nearly steady temperatures, our wind will be brisk through most of the evening, so bundle up outdoors. Temperatures steady to slowly rising in Grand Forks. The snowflakes will fly there as well. I'll have details on when the snow does arrive, how much you can expect, and how things are looking for the rest of our work week, Andrea, in a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Hutch. A Grand Forks man has been sentenced to 6 years in prison after trying to kill a woman he believed was a witch. Officials say 21-year-old Akmal Azizov of Grand Forks was sentenced today for trying to kill a woman in September of 2018. Azizov told police he believed the woman was a witch and was the main cause of all the stress and negativity in his life. He was taken into custody and later pleaded guilty to attempted murder, terrorizing, stalking, and criminal mischief. A federal judge has ordered a former grain trader accused of defrauding dozens of farmers and elevators last year to serve 8 years in prison and pay back more than $11 million in restitution. According to court records, 22-year-old Hunter Hansen of Leeds, North Dakota, changed his plea in July. Investigators say Hansen defrauded roughly 60 farmers, elevators, and commodity brokers between January and December of 2018. The judge also ordered Hansen to forfeit property related to the crimes. Federal prosecutors say investigators are still trying to locate proceeds to compensate the victims for their losses. Stutsman County emergency officials are alarmed by the amount of damage assessed in that area. Damage assessments for county and township roads, along with county infrastructure, were completed on November 8th. All 62 townships had a chance to join the county's contract with Interstate Engineering for those assessments.
It turned out that 49 of the 62 contracted with the county to have Interstate assist with the damage assessment, and it included not only just roads, but any type of damage to county-owned infrastructure.
Bergquist says, along with the heavy rain, winter is creating havoc on county and township roads throughout Stutsman County. There's a privacy concern for people who use Facebook on their iPhones, and the company just announced it's planning to fix it. The issue is your camera starts recording your news feed without you even knowing. Valley News Team's Joshua Pagero tells us how to turn the feature off and protect your privacy.
Just when you thought you barely had any privacy online, things just got a bit more worrisome. A bug was discovered on the Facebook app for Apple iPhone users with the latest software. Here's the issue. Facebook activates your camera as you scroll through your news feed. You can see the issue for yourself when you open a photo in the app and swipe it down. Several people around Fargo agree that the latest issue is an invasion of privacy.
You think when you're just on by yourself and not have everybody else see it. So, yeah, I would be very concerned about that.
It's an invasion of privacy, man. A lot of people not hip to it. They don't know nothing about it. So what they're doing, I feel like they're taking advantage of everyone's privacy.
A way to protect yourself is to turn off the feature. Go to settings, then scroll until you find Facebook. Once there, turn the camera and microphone settings off.
As long as you have nothing to hide, I guess I don't really see why it's that bad, but it is an invasion of privacy.
If that doesn't go far enough, another tip is covering up the camera on your phone. In Fargo, Joshua Pagero, Valley News Live.
In a statement to a tech magazine, Facebook says the issue was sent to Apple today for a fix, adding they don't see any evidence photos or videos were being uploaded. FargoCast Public Health says something doesn't add up after someone posted on Facebook about finding a mouse in a shake that they say they bought at a North Fargo McDonald's. That person says they left the shake by their bedside and woke up to find a mouse in it. They claim they bought it at the McDonald's restaurant off of 19th Avenue North in Fargo, and other local media reported the situation as such. FargoCast Public Health says a pest inspection determined that the mouse did not come from that restaurant. All 6 candidates in the UND presidential search are in Grand Forks today for 2 days of meetings with staff, students, and community members. Candidate visits are scheduled through November 21st, and the Presidential Search Committee meets the next day to pick at least 3 finalists to forward to the State Board of Higher Education. Those finalists will meet with the board December 3rd, and UND's new president is expected to be named that day. Former President Jimmy Carter is recovering from surgery to remove pressure on his brain. Carter underwent surgery in Atlanta this morning. Doctors relieved the pressure from bleeding caused by recent falls, but it didn't stop Mr. Carter from working on a Habitat for Humanity home last month. The Carter Center tweeted today there were no complications from the surgery. The former president will remain in the hospital for observation. It's official. North Dakota Insurance Commissioner John Gottfried is now the new record holder for the world's tallest male politician. Gottfried's official height is 6 feet 10 inches. He played basketball at the University of Northern Iowa from 2001 to 2005, reaching the NCAA tournament in 2004 and 2005. Don't forget to join us for the Farmers Union Insurance Bison Football pregame show Saturday at 1:30. We'll be live at the Fargo Dome, taking you right up to kickoff at 2:30 on the KVLY and KFYR Bison Football Network.